The Amazing Digital Circus doesn't reveal everything about its characters right away. Instead, small details are scattered throughout different episodes, giving us clues about who these people were before they became trapped inside the digital circus. Today, let's take a look at what we know about the dreams, memories, and past lives of Gangle, Ragatha, Kinga, and Zooble. At first glance, Gangle seems like one of the most emotional characters in the circus. Her expressions constantly change depending on the mask she wears, making her appear fragile and easily overwhelmed. However, Episode 9 reveals an interesting detail about her past. Before entering the digital circus, Gangle worked as a shift manager. While that may sound like an ordinary job, it wasn't what she truly wanted to do with her life. Her real dream was to become a manga artist. This explains a lot about her personality. Gangle is creative, emotional, and sensitive qualities often associated with artists. Many fans believe that being trapped inside the digital circus prevented her from ever pursuing the career she truly wanted. Her story reminds us that many people have dreams they never get the chance to achieve. Ragatha has always been one of the kindest characters in the series. She constantly tries to help others, even when she's struggling herself. Episode 9 gives us a small but meaningful glimpse into her past. She mentions growing up on a farm and says that she misses her horses. Although it's only a brief line, it tells us a lot about who Ragatha was before entering the circus. Growing up surrounded by animals may explain why she is so patient, caring, and protective of the other characters. Many fans also believe that this memory represents the peaceful life she lost when she became trapped in the digital circus. Even after all this time, she still remembers the simple happiness of home. For a long time, Kinga seemed like nothing more than the eccentric old man of the group. But as the series progressed, we learned that there's much more to his character. Kinga reveals that he had a background in computer science before entering the digital circus. This is one of the most important pieces of lore in the entire series. His technical knowledge may explain why he sometimes understands parts of the digital circus that confuse everyone else. Some fans even speculate that Kinga may have worked on technology related to the digital circus or knew more about its creation than anyone realizes. Whether that's true or not, his past clearly makes him one of the most mysterious characters in the show. Zooble has perhaps the most mysterious past of them all. Unlike the other characters, Zooble has forgotten large portions of their previous life. They can't even remember whether they were originally a boy or a girl before entering the digital circus. This makes Zooble's story especially tragic. Their identity has become so fragmented that even their own memories have faded away. Their constantly changing body may even symbolize this loss of identity, reflecting how disconnected they feel from who they once were. Many fans consider Zooble one of the saddest characters because they are slowly losing the last pieces of the person they used to be. One of the reasons the Amazing Digital Circus is so fascinating is that every character has a life beyond the circus. Some had dreams they never achieved. Some missed the homes they left behind. Others barely remember who they once were. These small details make the characters feel much more human and remind us that behind every colorful digital avatar is a real person with a forgotten past. As future episodes are released, we'll likely learn even more about the lives these characters had before they entered the digital circus. Which character's past do you find the most interesting? Let me know in the comments.